Welcome in to Hit Sticks. The Cowboys are 6-1, and they survived against the Minnesota Vikings last week, and they are still on top of the NFC East. The Denver Broncos are on the docket. Isaiah Stanback, Barry Church. What are the challenges that Denver presents? We'll tell you right after this on Hit Sticks. Okay, so here on this edition of Hit Sticks, we're going to take a look at the Cowboys defense and how they can slow down the Broncos offense. Teddy Bridgewater, Jerry Jeudy, Courtland Sutton, they have some deep threat ability, and Teddy Bridgewater is not afraid of taking some shots. But Isaiah, it's really right around the first down markers where this Cowboys defense is going to get challenged.
Yeah, these guys like to play it safe. They like to be underneath with their coverage and with their ability to beat these coverages. But they have a dude by the name of Teddy Bridgewater who likes to roll the dice. Yeah, okay. Teddy B likes to roll the dice every so often. So as much as these guys like to run routes right at the yard markers, okay, we have to be very aware of the fact that we can't be on our heels. We have to trust our technique. We have to be disciplined in all our coverages, simply because of the fact that these guys, if we get complacent, they will take their shot over the top.
They will. They got the receivers to do so. I mean, you got Sutton, who's a deep threat artist. You also got Jerry Jeudy on the outside, who has all the speed in the world to go ahead and burn your defense off of the top. So what we're going to do here defensively to combat that, we're gonna try to disguise a little bit of coverage here. You know, recently, a little razzle-dazzle, a little sprinkle there on there. Usually, Dan Quinn has done a great job of disguising his coverage, getting quarterbacks to make decisions that would not be productive for their offense. So even though it looks like we're in a bland, over-the-top kind of zone coverage right here, we're gonna throw some sprinkle in there. We're gonna throw some sugar in there and see if Teddy Bridgewater can decipher it. If not, it's an interception to the house. I'm gonna call it right now.
Oh, you calling it? Okay, well, let me see what I can do right here.
See what you got here.
All right, here we go. Going for the sticks. Let's go.
Let's see what we got here. Okay. Okay, good combination.
And you see it right there. Again, as soon as these guys identify that it's going to be man coverage, they're going right there to the sticks with it. All right, we just talked about Judy's ability to be able to have a big play. But right here, we're going to walk you guys through this concept here. Boom, get out here to Jeudy. Boom, as we snap the ball, you guys see the tight end is releasing. All right, he's taking the coverage right across the middle. What does that do? It really isolates these guys as that tight end is clearing. Yeah, he has a two-way go, right? But he's going straight up the seams, okay? What does the inside route do? The inside route is taking that inside part of the coverage away as well. So he has all this space right here. He can really sit in that zone if he wants to. But as of right here, he ends up breaking it out, as you guys see there. Breaks it out straight to the sideline. Diggs does not drive on the ball. Where's the ball at? Right there at the sticks, right at the yard markers. Exactly what we talked about. We really have to be aware of the fact that these guys want to play it there. So what do you do as a defender there, BC?
As a defender, you have got to hug up on that coverage right there. Now, I had a little zone going on, a little cover 6. So this backside where Judy's catching the ball would have been a cover 4. And where we messed up on, if you could rewind it a little bit back for me, please, sir. There we go right there. Right here, Jordan Lewis, our nickel. He's supposed to just get hands on that seam and then go extend to the flat. But what he did right there is he got too enthralled with that seam coverage going up the middle, and he stuck with it. And that kind of left Diggs on the outside, kind of just, what should I do now? Because Diggs is supposed to have that vertical deep, but he didn't quite sure what he was going to do. Jordan Lewis hugged it, so he was kind of in no man's land right there. And that allowed Jerry Jeudy to get open on that whip route. First down, we cannot have that come this Sunday because Teddy Bridgewater could pick these guys apart.
So we just saw how the Broncos attack really the first down to go marker. Now, on defense, the Cowboys are going to try and do the same thing. We do have Cooper Rush back in at quarterback. We are unsure whether or not at this moment of the recording of this show, whether or not Dak Prescott will be available. So we're going to throw Cooper Rush right back into the mix. With that being said, the Cowboys are going to have to try and attack the markers. And Barry, Denver's going to have to get after Cooper Rush without Von Miller.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough one because Von Miller, he's still, even though he's up there in age a little bit, he's still one of the premier pass rushers in the National Football League. So without him, without Bradley Chubb, they're going to have to find some type of way to generate pass rush on a Cooper Rush or on a Dak Prescott, whoever the quarterback may be. So Big Banjo, he's going to be thinking about getting in his bag, throwing some exotic looks out there. He has confidence in his secondary. He has 2 corners on the outside, a nickel, and both of those safeties that are pretty good in coverage. So I think he's going to leave those guys on an island out there, and he's going to try his darnest to get after these quarterbacks by putting pressure with the linebackers, with the safeties, having some type of exotic blitz. Let's see if this Cowboys offensive line and this Cowboys offense as a whole can't handle the pressure that's coming at him.
Well, I'm about to tell Coop to rush to that island because I need these boys to ball out. And
All right.
as you see, Von Miller is gone, but but you see who I sprinkled in there?
Who you got in there?
I got Gallup sprinkled in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm hopeful that Gallup may make his representation again this week.
We'll
all right?
see.
I feel like he might have his comeback again. The practice window has started for him, you know?
It did. It
so,
did
all right,
start.
So hopefully he gets in the game. So if you want to go ahead and put these boys on the island, I'm about to Gallup and Giddy up there. Here we
We'll
go.
see what they got.
Oh, yeah, safety down. Boom, get protection. Oh, no!
The pressure. Where's it coming from? Who knows? Who knows?
Man, so that's a great play by you. All right, I thought I had everybody accounted for. I thought Zeke had this picked up, but he whiffed on me.
He whiffed on you.
Video game Zeke whiffed on me.
Okay.
All right.
See the difference.
Yeah, you see what I did there? All right, so as you guys see here, we're coming with play action, okay, which is perfectly fine versus blitz as long as you protect.
Oh.
As long as you protect your responsibilities, because as you guys see, I had Gallup giddy up and right down the middle of the field. Let me go ahead and go ahead there. Right there, I had him giddy up and right down the middle of the field. Yes, look at those. Look at that. Look at that. I got
what was that corner doing?
Yeah, so as much as an island as these guys are on, I believe wholeheartedly that our personnel on the outside is better than their personnel. As long as we can protect, we can make big plays and not allow what just happened here to happen in real life.
That was a lookout block right there.
Okay, so earlier in the episode, we talked about attacking the first down marker for this Broncos offense. Now, we also mentioned Teddy Bridgewater will try it over the top to guys like Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy. Jeudy being a former teammate of Trayvon Diggs. Now, last week against Minnesota, Diggs did not travel to one side or the other of the field to cover Justin Jefferson or Adam Thielen. So I ask you guys the question, what do you expect Trayvon Diggs to do, Barry, and who would he be covering, and how much success can he have?
Well, I'm not sure if he's going to be traveling back and forth, but if he does travel, I assume he'll be traveling with Cortland Sutton this week, as he's one of the premier wide receivers for the Denver Broncos out there. So in this case, we know last time, the Broncos love to attack the sticks. They love those intermediate routes, get the first down, get the chains moving. So to combat that on defense, once again, we're doing a little razzle-dazzle, little disguise we got going on here. But I'm going to go ahead and press these guys up on the outside. I'm going to go ahead and press them up because I'm tired of these guys attacking the sticks. I'm tired of them getting that little free 5 yards and now getting that first down. So we're going to take our corners. We're going to press them up at the line of scrimmage with a little bit of inside flavor, just a little tad bit of inside flavor, because we don't have a lot of help on the inside with all those linebackers pressed up at the line of scrimmage like they are right now. So we're pressed up, man-to-man, little inside flavor. Let's see how this Broncos offense attacks this.
Yeah, see, I'm playing the role of Teddy Bridgewater, and I get a little excited when I see those corners come up into a press and then sit on the inside shoulder, simply because I have that entire sideline to work with.
Got a lot of sideline out there, my boy.
So you just gonna give me a free release right like that?
Let's see what happens.
I got Jeudy back here backside with no man over there. Let's go to work. Here we go. Ready?
Go.
Set and Ooh, yeah, a little razzle dazzle. Boom, give me the release. Go get that thing. Go get that thing.
Oh, he was there. He was there. Oh, good thing that the Madden form of Trayvon Diggs isn't as ball-centric as the real life form here. But let's go. Let's start it from the top here. As we run the play a little bit here, Isaiah, we see Diggs is in an inside flavor, pressed up coverage against Sutton right here, who runs the go route. Which I'm surprised he ran that go route. But let's see what happens here at the line of scrimmage in his press technique. Okay, Diggs does a great job getting hands on him. He stayed inside, did not let him release inside on there, so he kept his inside leverage on him, got hands on him, disrupted the route a little bit, stayed with him step for step. This is clinic tape from Diggs as to how to play a go route. Sutton, when the ball's in the air, though, Sutton is one of those guys, he's a 50-50 monster. He can go up there with the best of them and snag it. Wrong hand by Diggs right there. Got exposed. Wasn't sure what he was doing right there. Let's hope the real-life Diggs can play the ball better than the video game Diggs did. Sutton with the touchdown. I mean, the coverage was perfect. It was just a 50-50 ball. Sutton won.
So as we head into our final play of Hit Sticks this week, now we get a chance to really let it fly. There's already been an offensive touchdown. There's already been a sack from Barry Church blitzing up the middle with a linebacker. Now, Isaiah, you get the advantage. You've got the Cowboys receivers against what is a very stout Denver secondary.
Yeah, and guess what, man? I feel good about our personnel.
Feel good about your
I
ops?
feel good about our personnel. Okay. You know what I mean? I mean, you saw how we just beat you on the last route. You know,
I saw a sack.
Yeah, you saw a sack. I mean, but this time I'm gonna make sure that we protect it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? As long as we protect it, I can go over the top against your boys. I don't think that you see how far off y'all playing. Y'all scared to come get a press game.
Oh, you want a challenge?
Oh yeah, I want the challenge. You bring your boys up.
Are you sure you want that?
Bring the boys up.
You sure you want that smoke?
But listen,
you see what the smoke is coming.
That's what I've been waiting for.
It's a
there
little
it is.
cloudy outside.
There it is. Look at the safety.
All right, it's a little cloudy outside.
We're gonna see what this do here. Here we go. Ooh, I got my
on.
antennas up. I got my antennas up.
on.
You wanna hear it? Here you go. Why you backing up though? Why you backing up? Go get that thing. Go get that thing.
He wanted the smoke, and we provided it for you. All right, I told you these guys are on an island outside. They're ready to go. They're ready to go.
They ain't no John Legend, man. They're not ready to go. Listen up, this guy made a heck of a play. All right, Cooper Rush has to throw a better ball here. He has to get this thing out earlier. All right, but let's go ahead and take you guys all the way outside here to where this matchup is. All right, if I can get out here. Boom, boom. All right, who we have here? All right, so boom, you guys see man-to-man coverage, okay? We got good old Coop all by himself. Coop to Coop. All right, we had a nice little connection last week. That's not the view. All right, nice little connection last week. You guys see he's ran a step for step. This is simply a jump ball. All right, simply a jump ball. He's throwing it up there. We have to put this ball, first of all, on the outside shoulder, just like we just saw this past weekend to win the ball game. But this time he puts it on the inside. And as long as you put it on the inside, that is on your side of things, BC. So kudos to you for making a play.
And if you notice, I'm not sure everybody out there noticed, but if you rewind the tape just a little bit, you see that? All right, you could play it a little bit. You see that blue circle that lights up underneath him right here? Keep going just a little bit.
Oh, user.
That's a user interception right there. All right, that's the all-user game right there. Let's hope that doesn't happen this Sunday afternoon against the Broncos. But once again, DC Church, I get the turnovers, man. That's what I do.
So actually, I'm going to say something here. I know I'm off to the side. You can't see me, but I want you to roll that forward just a little bit here after the interception. There's the pick. I see 1 foot down, and how about that? That's an incomplete pass, my friend. The review comes in clutch.
That's a way to come in from the booth, KY.
From the booth. Oh, okay.
So under further review, it is champion Isaiah Stanback, champion again here on Hit Sticks. He put on the beanie. Was that a championship beanie?
I took it off because it was game time, but now that we won,
okay.
go back on.
Yeah,
it's that Seattle weather. It's hitting Texas now this week. But Barry, you were close. You had a big sack in a big situation.
I did.
But you just couldn't come up with the 2 feet in bounds. What a fun episode this was. Of course, the Cowboys and the Broncos facing off at noon on Sunday. It's week 9 of the NFL season. We're past the halfway point now, and the Cowboys are at 6-1. So Isaiah Stanback for Barry Church. I'm Kyle Yeomans. We'll see you next week here on Hit Sticks.